Let's see if this will properly work. Let's see if this will properly work. Am I up? Am I live? What's happening now? Mad Cat should be going live. Boom, Mad Cat's live. YouTube is interesting. Let's get YouTube going, guys. I need to figure this out because for some reason, Restream is not liking the double push right now. Boom, so here we go. Turn that on. There's a few of you showing up here, guys. Hi. Just trying to get everything sorted out here. YouTube changed a bunch of stuff, and I am struggling to get it all sorted out. There should be, yeah, change the thumbnail, dude. I have a new thumbnail, dude. Dude. I need to restart my computer probably at some point. Not right now, though. Boom. There we go. Gaming, not a game title. Yeah, it's Clash Royale, bro. Come on. Come on. No, it's not made for kids. Boom. Let's save that. Oh, yes. Also, hi, everybody. If you're just joining. Yeah. Of course I want to do that. Today's my birthday. You're surfing Canario. Rich! Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, everybody. Trying to get this thing up and running. There are some changes on YouTube. I'm going to be here joining you guys for this little chunk. That'll be fun. Getting us going live on everything. So give me just a moment, everybody. Give me a moment, everyone. And then we'll be live all over in just a minute. You know what? I believe there's a game going. Let me just throw that game on so you guys can at least watch it rather than watch me figure stuff out. I'm not going to cast this game. I'm having some technical challenges lately. So I'm trying to get those sorted out, like conceptually all over. But I'll make sure you guys can at least watch the game as I am getting everything else sorted for the moment. And then we can all watch it together, talk about it, you know, do the good stuff. There we go. Let me go ahead and do that. Let me do all my little steps I gotta do to get things going. Gonna go here and hit that. Boom. Gonna go over here. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll look at chat in just a moment. I am super exhausted, but I really didn't want to miss the grand finals of this thing with you guys. So here I am, gonna be making a part of your lives, guys. We're all gonna be together. Here we go. Man, why is that just refusing to show up with any sort of regularity? Whatever. Live now. Oh, that's not how you spell live. There's no O in the word live. There's no slash either. Live now with the hashtag I Stay Home Cup Grand Finals. Watch. Bam. Watch right there. Hashtag Clash Royale. Why not? Why would it ever tell me a hashtag Clash Royale? I know how Clash Royale is spelled. Twitter's trying to mess me up, bro. At Esports Royale. Why not tag them in this bad boy? And boom. Let's tweet that up. Hi, guys. How's your day? How's your day? Next Mad Cat tournament. Mad Cat tournament's every single Wednesday. Every single Wednesday on madcat.tv. Right now, we're streaming to both YouTube and Mad Cat. So if you want to, you're on the YouTube side, go ahead and join the Mad Cat side. That'd be dope. That's where the cool kids hang out now. Did you know that? The cool kids hang out on Mad Cat? Were you aware? How's your day? How's your day? I hope you and your family are doing well. Yeah, we're doing all right. Yo, Josh, what's happening? Max, yeah, hope they stop saving too. Jose, my day is doing all right. Jedi, best and worst part of Clash Royale. Best part is hanging out with all you cool people. The worst part is people who BM when they have hard counter. What time on Mad Cat is the tournament? The tournament is always Wednesdays, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central European time. So there you go. Beautiful push. Yeah, I didn't get to see it because I'm still trying to get everything set up. Make sure that my volume is good. Is my volume good? Are my levels all right, guys? I'm not going to be speaking super loud today because I have now, this will now be my 9th day in a row streaming, and I have all 3 days of no tilt this weekend. So I got to save the voice just a little bit. Got to save that voice a little bit, please. All right, looks like that's all up and running, so that's good. Let's go ahead and push that out. Boom, streaming that. Boom, that's pushed out. Mad Cat seems to be doing okay. This is doing okay. Restream is holding tight. Guys, I think we did it. I think we're ready to actually watch some Clash Royale, huh? Huh? This is the I Stay Home Cup. Hope you guys are staying home. I took my boy for a walk today. Oh, well, a tricycle/walk. Oh, yeah. My iPad, let me move it over here so I can actually see the gameplay. Man. Ooh, boy. Daddy's tired. But I didn't want to miss this because this has been, I told Revel I'd stream a lot more of this tournament than I have, but been busy in the Slayton household. Been a lot of daddy duty for Mr. Slayton. GY in for Air Surfer. Someone in the Mad Cat tournament yesterday one-tricked their way all the way to the finals, or all the way to the semifinals with the deck Canario's running. Did the entire tournament and all the bracket all the way to almost winning semis. 22 seconds left. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Hoggy in. Is there a Jihad available? Yes, there is. Ooh, perfect. Canario was so far ahead of Air Surfer on that one. Oh, my lord. Air Surfer better pull this darn trigger. Nope, that's going to be a Canario GG, I believe. Wow. Dude, that mini P.E.K.K.A was so lit. That mini P.E.K.K.A was up. That's what's up, dude. Hey, Fake Lapo's in the chat over on Mad Cat. Dude, that mini P.E.K.K.A, that was a prediction mini P.E.K.K.A, wasn't it? Right, he didn't just, like, react drop that. That was a prediction, I believe. Boom. Today's stats, powered by Royale API. That's what Revel's working with. And you can see that Canario did have the matchup, so GG well played for Air Surfer to make it so close. GGWP. Look at that. I mean, of course, that sample size is pretty small, but even then, like, let's say you call this a 60-40 matchup for Canario. I don't know. I would probably think that this is... Because Firecracker's not great against Graveyard. Ewiz can help, but it's expensive. Log can do its jam. Yeah, you know, whatever the tournament's using. I love the Stats Royale overlay. I work with them a lot. Royale API is providing the overlay for today, for this event, so I'm using the Royale API one. Oh, Daddy needs some coffee. Let's see, the bans are Healer and Miner. Air Surfer's banned the Battle Healer. Guys, no Battle Healer. Who's pumped about that one? Tell you one guy who has 2 thumbs is pumped about it. This guy. There you go. I'm going to meme a little bit today, guys, because I am wiped, as you can see. Look at my eyes. They're so exhausted. Also, there's, like, too much... the sunscreen I used with my son today when we went out, it, like, makes my beard look really even wider than it actually is. There's a little white in the beard. Don't get me wrong. But that sunscreen is brutal. Wait a second. Didn't Canario win that game? So why does Air Surfer have 2? Kana has a matchup because Air can't stop Hog and Giant Scale. He stops GY backup. Fair enough. That makes sense. Yeah, I guess he doesn't really have a good... doesn't have anything good for the Hog. That makes sense. Wasn't really paying that much attention. All right. Hog EQ for Air Surfer. Truly the best CR host. Oh, well, you're sweet. Hey, over on Mad Cat, Mr. Maddock just showed up. Thank you. Mr. Maddock, one of my subs. And I've said, if you are one of my subs on Mad Cat and I see that gold, I'll say something nice about you. Mr. Mad Cat, Mr. Maddock is the best tap dancer in all of Arkansas, Louisiana, and Alabama. Yeah, that's not me in charge of the overlay. I am not in charge of it. So that'll have to be somebody else. Also, if you hear me and you're like, why is Rich being so low-key? It's because this is my 9th day in a row casting, and I have 3 more for No Tilt tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's going to be a bit more chill than normal. Not going to be going super hard on it. But I wanted to hang out with you guys. I wanted to give you guys a chance to watch this. I know some of you might be watching it in Spanish earlier already. But if you wanted to watch it in English, hang out, et cetera, have a chat that, you know, if you're like me and don't speak Spanish, you could get mixed in on the chat. That's what I'm here for. To help make this day a part of your lives, man. Yeah, it should be Air Surfer 2, Canario 1. I am not in touch with any of the people who are doing the overlay stuff, so. I mean, other than Revel, but he's not in charge of that either. There's some guy in the behind the scenes doing all that stuff. Red Rain throwing those big Canarios out. Canario GYN for the Mega Knight. Firecracker. And EQ is in cycle, and Air Surfer just way ahead on this one right now. Boom. Shot in. Cav fan just joined on MadCat. What's up, dude? How you doing? By the way, if you're on YouTube and you want to give me a little extra love, go to MadCat. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you some more information, some more reasons why in a minute. And nice timing there from Air Surfer with the Firecrackers. Poison will make that timing moot, but you saw the timing there from Air Surfer with the Ice Golem and the Firecrackers. That's really pretty. Real pretty there. Hog in. Canario goes high with the hut. EQ still gets it. Hog's not going to connect 314 right-hand lane. Canario has a chance here. Pulls the Graveyard. And Air Surfer trying to hold the line high. Poison in to work on some of that. Doesn't get the Firecracker. Canario really just has nothing for that Hog, unfortunately. And that's going to be a GG. Well played, Air Surfer. I believe the Air Surfer just finished that up. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good am I at Clash Royale? Probably a 6 to 6.5. What's my most hated win condition? Oof, that's an interesting question. I really hate 3M. I hate Golem, but only because everyone spams Golem first play right now. Rich, you wish me happy birthday, early birthday yesterday. Will you wish me happy birthday today? Says nobody on the MadCat side. Yeah, you know what? I will. Happy birthday, nobody. Actually, it's your birthday today. Congrats, man. I hope that you have made it to an age that you feel good about. What's up, Chief Keef? In the building. Which cards do I think need a nerf? Goblin Hut, Mini P.E.K.K.A., Baby Dragon, Battle Healer. What else? What else? Top of my head, those are the main ones. Those are the main, and Baby Dragon isn't even unbalanced. It doesn't even really need a nerf. It just could use one to diversify the meta more. I think that when Battle Healer goes down, Eagle will be fine. You don't see Eagle decks without Battle Healer. Late stream today. Yeah, I've been not. I mean, you're 16. You're not even, or you are 16 now. Oh, yeah, by the way, if you're watching over on YouTube, I can't help you to know about this one. If you're on YouTube, every single Wednesday, I host a $100 open tournament sponsored by AMG Aftershock Media Group. That's our good friends Ash and Powerbang. Yeah, it's a Battle Healer. Get that Battle Healer out of here. No, you're 15. Congratulations. Every single Wednesday, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central European Summit Time. And that's every single Wednesday. It's going to be a super special one. 2 Wednesdays from now, my birthday, May 13th. That'll be a big one. It'll be the MadCat Open, but will it be the $100 MadCat Open? Hype, 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 hype. So still waiting on our next match. Let me go ahead and show you guys the bracket as it currently stands. SoKing versus Morton in one semifinal. Adriel and Air Surfer other side. So here we're in time for the semis. I like that. Made it just in time for the semis. For the big ones. Janine, eventually my streams will be exclusively on MadCat. So, and MadCat, I think you get a better image quality. Like, it's still in beta and stuff like that, but I think that the stream's a little bit prettier on MadCat. But eventually, yeah, I'll be streaming exclusively on MadCat, which is why I'm trying to get everyone to go over there in general. Because that's where I'm moving. My video content will still be here on YouTube, but I'll be streaming exclusively on MadCat. Eventually. Here we go. Morton and SoKing, former teammates. SoKing was briefly on SK Gaming, if you remember, didn't have the greatest run of it. Yeah, Jimmy Freedom over on Mad Cat saying stream is consistently better on Mad Cat than Twitch/YouTube. Yeah, I like the quality over on Mad Cat for sure. Sweet, Janine. Happy to have you there. So Morton, just speak of the devil. We're talking about Eagle and Battle Healer, and look at that. Morton bringing out the high stinky cheese, and SoKing going GY Musk. I really think it's going to be interesting to see with the projected balance changes that are going to be announced, I believe, very soon. Those projected balance changes, I believe the meta in May is going to be really interesting. I don't mind the concept of Elixir Golem. I think Battle Healer makes it way too strong and way too annoying. I do not like the Battle Healer conceptually, but I do like the Heal Spirit. So there you go. Hey, you can hear English at the Spanish Juso. What's up, dude? All right, GY in, tanking for the Muskie. This is a nice opportunity here for SoKing to take a big chunk of damage, and he will. Muskie connects on the tower. That's going to be a tower down. Of course, you're up against the nastiest deck on the planet. So, of course, Morton could come back and 3-crown this like nothing. But right now, SoKing firmly in the lead, and you see Morton going the opposite direction. So here we go. First Elixir Golem down, Battle Healer behind. Morton will get down to a second Elixir Golem. He's 2 away from it right now. E-Drag to the outside, probably. Fireball on the Muskie. There you go. Fireball and E-Drag. So he's back to a second Elixir Golem, so we should see that in just a moment. Battle Healer down, NATO's all of that together. Here goes, no, goes second Battle Healer, trying to stack the Battle Healers, and now we should see E-Golem 2. He's going to need it if he's going to have any chance of breaking through here, but I don't think he's going to. He's just trying to push through with the support cards and not even go for the second one. So, there you go. Couldn't get it going early enough. SoKing takes care of business in game 1. CCL saying, I didn't know you could multitask on Mad Cat. That's deadly, LMAO. I don't know what that means. Janine, hey, welcome to the Mad Cat side. Guys, if you haven't yet, did I get fooled by Sword's fake post? No, not at all. Not at all. Here we go. Stats. Those aren't ready yet. I thought they were already ready. Oh, no, they are. Boom. Stats. It is SoKing versus Morton. Which one? Do I get fooled by Sword CR's fake post? No, but, you know, I've been talking with people, and Ash said something the other day. Can I post the bracket? Boom. There's the bracket. Let's go over and just check that out. It's the semifinals, dude. It's SoKing versus Morton and Adriel versus Air Surfer. We are at the end. The final 4. Man, this is not sitting there very well. Yeah, there we go. SoKing versus Morton on one side. Other side, Adriel versus Air Surfer. So big chance for Adriel here. Boom. There you go. There's the stats one more time. Let's go ahead and jump into game number 2. Ban is Baby Dragon. Morton bans Baby Dragon. So there we go. Guys, I am not in charge of any of the, whatchamacallit, any of the things with the stuff. What's it called? The overlays? I'm not in charge of any of the graphics. I don't know why it's Canario's picture of a SoKing. Someone's asleep at the wheel. That's my theory. Unless I have the wrong thing up, but I don't think I do. I believe I have the correct thing up here. Whoa, hold on. Let me go and see if I can find... hold on. Let me go. Oh, there we go. Someone just changed it. All right, now let me go back and change this thing to what it's supposed to be. Darn it. Where'd you go? And there's blue. There we go. Boom. We should be all sorted out now. Someone finally caught up to it. How do you tag people on Mad Cat? I don't know. I don't think it's there yet. By the way, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and give me a sub on YouTube. That'd be nice. There's a little sub link in there. And if you're on Mad Cat, give me a follow. Trying to be the first Clash Royale streamer to be hit 500 followers on Mad Cat. Oh, Janine just followed. Thank you very much. Here we go. Over on the Mad Cat side. Yeah, Mad Cat's still in beta, so some features haven't rolled out yet, but they will. Oh, let me link the bracket. Do I still have that for a cut and paste? I might. No, I don't. Okay, hold on. Let me go get the bracket link for you. As you can tell, it's a little lax today, because this is just me stepping in, making sure there was an English stream for the top for the end. Here I am. So there's the bracket, the challenge bracket over on the Mad Cat side. Let's go over to the other side. Boom. There's the bracket on both sides. There you go. Morton going bait. Prince Rascal's bait. So interesting. The gamers, I don't believe SoKing is playing in No Tilt League. I don't believe he's on a team. Could I be wrong? Yes. Do I think I'm wrong? No. Flash just joined. What are my top 3 favorite Supercell games? I mean, there's only 5 of them, so I'm going to go, I think it's pretty easy for me, CR, Brawl Stars, and Clash of Clans. Master Knight, there's no, it's the $100 open is open to anybody, as long as you can receive a PayPal payment for your winnings if you do win. But it's not a live event. You know, everyone on Mad Cat is supposed to be, everyone on Mad Cat YouTube is supposed to be 13 plus. So, do what you do. Oh yeah, now there's emotes on Mad Cat as well. They just added those. Those are pretty cool. All right, barrel on the right-hand side, all golded up. Easily caught by SoKing. Read that one like a book to the outside. SoKing ahead by about a mile. Dark Goblin trying to hold on here. Going to run right into that poison. And Morton just loading up on the right-hand side. Prince and Rascals. I think he wanted the Prince behind that Rascal boy. I don't know what happened there, how it snuck on past. Here we go. Bar Barrel reads that perfectly. And Morton gets a second Princess down, trying to get work. And, ooh, SoKing misses the poison there. That's going to be, that could be good for Morton. Let's see if he can make anything out of it. Prince down in front, Dark Goblin behind. And a lot at the bridge here. So SoKing going to be stretched a little bit thin this time, as you can see on the tower now. Saves the Bar Barrel and goes high with the Bar Barrel instead. Morton just wants to keep the pressure on. Do not give him a chance to go GY or poison on that right-hand lane. So Morton going to keep on pressuring here. Rascals down, Goblin Gang behind. That's to be a lot of value for that poison. That's to be a lot of value for that poison. SoKing didn't get to spend the poison on the tower, but that's still a ton of value for him. And here we go. SoKing loading up left-hand lane. Prince, though, to set the bridge. Prince and Rascals both trying to hold the line here, not let that Graveyard go, but also now SoKing is not letting Morton spend on the right-hand side. Naked Graveyard on the left. Goblin Gang to defend. Bar Barrel work does its work. Needs 1 more, 2 more shots here from these skeletons. Poison might not be enough for SoKing here. No, it's not. So now Morton just making a beeline for the tower on the right-hand side. 105.78. It does stop ticking off. 1 more poison will do it. Prince does not get in. And Morton had a chance there with that juke barrel. It doesn't get it on. But look at all the damage on the tower. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Morton is exceptionally good at Clash Royale, guys. I don't know if you knew this, but Morton's really good at this game. Were you guys aware of that? That he's this good? Anybody? Anybody? Boom, look at those stats. Matchup a little bit Morton's way, but was playing from way behind. Ming Mong asking, what's up, Rich? Is your garden finished now? The backyard is still working on that one, but we did get the fence all sorted. So there we go. Yeah, I don't know about the naked GY there. Don't know about that naked GY. But Morton is absolutely insane. So we're going to see if SoKing chooses to ban right now. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. How about that? Or, also, if you, while we're waiting for that next thing, $100 weekly open every single Wednesday. Yeah. By the way, Yalishi, notice you don't follow me on Twitter. Because I saw you make a comment about, I think about casting somewhere, and I was like, oh, what's he? And I checked your account, and I saw you didn't follow me. Just notice that I noticed you guys. You've been noticed. So this is my Twitter account in case you did want to correct that mistake. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. Ban is going to be Musketeer. Is there a link for the bracket? Yeah, let me throw that in there. Boom, boom. Yoshihi. Ban is Musketeer. And there's the results for today, by the way. What's up, Kesa? Oh, yeah, Quesadillas just joined over on the Mad Cat side. What's happening? By the way, oh, there you go. $100 Mad Cat Open every single Wednesday. That's what I was talking about. And every single Wednesday. And look at that. Mart, look at that. It's 9 p.m. CEST, 9 p.m. Central European Summertime. So go get it, dude. Go get that. And by the way, May 13th, Wednesday, May 13th is my birthday. There will be a Mad Cat Open. But will it be the $100 Mad Cat Open? Questions. Aiden says, yo, Rich. Yo, Aiden. Where's the chat room on Mad Cat? Says Ask Tactical. There is chat on Mad Cat. I don't know what platform you're watching on, whether you're on Android or iPhone or desktop, but... What's up, Maximilian? So I don't know. And these guys are a little bit low on the, a little bit behind on the overlay stuff. Fluffy Potato has 2 exams on May 13th. Dude, just skip your education. Who needs an education anymore, right? Flying Machine for SoKing. In a non-fireball meta, I like the Flying Machine. Brian, your sister turns 2 years old. Well, I am more years than that by a relatively decent margin. SoKing goes E-Wiz right-hand lane. A nice protect there by Morton with those skellies. Really making SoKing spend a lot to get that E-Wiz off the board. Morton is so cracked at this game. That's a good point. That's an honest point, too. Guys, if you're over on YouTube, remember, I will not always be streaming here. There will always be YouTube content here, including more Inside the Plays. I know they're coming, but right now I'm focusing on the streaming stuff because it seems like everyone needs a place to hang out. And I only have so many hours in the day between streaming, being a dad, etc., etc. Here we go. Bandit left-hand lane. SoKing going some pressure. Skellies pick up nice and easy. Notice Morton played those skeletons really low. A lot of people play those skeletons too high, and the Bandit gets to them, but then doesn't. But then also goes to tower. So Morton playing those in a nice spot just to make sure he picks up the Bandit, but does not give another charge to the tower. You don't want that. You don't want that dash going in after you spent those 1 elixirs. SoKing loading up left-hand lane. Mega Knight is in cycle, though. Bam, bye-bye. Bar Barrel Mega Knight combination wipes those babies off the board. 20 seconds left in regulation. Morton currently in the lead. Hey, CWA just joined the chat over on Mad Cat. What's up, buddy? Ash coming to hang out here for the final 4. If you're going to go say hi, boom, hit that. SoKing not really going with dual lane pressure, and a lot of that has got to be those Goblin Huts on the right-hand side. Now that he poisons here in the final minute 40, I wouldn't be surprised to see if he doesn't split here, though. He's been getting eaten alive with those Bar Barrel Mega Knight pushes, and he has the ability to mix this up a little bit more. And he knows Morton's about to go. There we go. So Mega Knight now that he has a Mega Knight right-hand lane, I think we're going to see Morton go both sides. Or sorry, see SoKing go both sides. We'll see if I'm right. But he has the Mega Knight to the right-hand lane. I don't think he just throws all 4 piggies left-hand side. Maybe a full split, maybe a 3-1. Just supporting the Mega Knight. Nice. Okay, Bandit at the bridge here for SoKing. Morton trying to hold on. Mega Knight out of cycle, so now maybe we see those piggies come in. There we go. Mega Knight completely out of cycle. 1 piggy escapes. 560 right-hand lane. Going to do some good damage on the left-hand side as well. Would love to pull that Mega Knight, and he does. He pulls the Mega Knight to the left-hand lane. That's a big moment for SoKing. Morton, though, does have the GY. And the poison takes those bats off the board. This is real rough here for SoKing. A couple more skeletons can really change this whole thing. 144 left-hand lane, just like that. Morton is in a really good spot. Just needs to get back to poison. He can finish this thing up. And there you go. Poison is in. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but Morton knows how to play Clash Royale. you guys heard about that? You guys aware that Morton's pretty good at this? Have I said that before? I don't think so. I don't think so. Wow. That was super fire. Here we go. Take a look at the stats courtesy of Royale API today. That's who Revel's using for the tournament. And you see Morton just held off for a long time. Mega Knight Barb Barrel. That's 9 elixir he has to spend to run through those piggies, but used it effectively a number of times and got it back. I don't know if everyone agrees with that from a matchup standpoint. Dimitri says, Rich, how you feeling today? Exhausted. Exhausted. Baby boy Slayton. So here's a fun one for you guys. Who is Morton? Dave Wu says, I only know Rich Slayton over on the YouTube side. Yeah, so-called no mistakes. Baby boy Slayton is starting his potty training. He's 20 months old. He's starting potty training. But he has figured out that whenever he says he has to go potty, we'll rush him over to his little training potty. And now when he's just about to go down for a nap or for bed, he'll just say it, potty, every single time, just to buy himself an extra 5-10 minutes. And it's exhausting. But it's important because he, eventually has to use a toilet. So there you go. King Tower activation for SoKing. Mini P.E.K.K.A. does not go coast to coast, full Space Ghost, so... Pig's Mini P.E.K.K.A. Firecracker versus... Oh, boy. Look what SoKing has. Yeah, Morton is... That's someone... who made that point? Dalibor makes the point. So calm, no mistakes, like he knows how it will end. Yep, I feel like Morton's in the future sometimes. But he is super duper calm. Although, if you guys do go back and watch the Surgical Goblin Morton match from World Finals... You can see near the end like how much Morton's hand is shaking. I wouldn't begrudge anyone getting nervous in that situation, but you can see like as he's trying to make his selection at the end of the Surgical Goblin match, his hand is totally shaking. Quesadillas, I missed the all right on YouTube. All right, all right, all right. G-Hut down for Morton. It's been an interesting month for me because I don't have a maxed Goblin Hut, so ladder has been unique. SoKing just biding his time, but getting up a lot of damage early on. Matthias, did you make a video of the match, Rich? The final, the one from yesterday? Yes, I have not uploaded it yet, but I did make a video from it. Heal Spirit in very nicely for Morton. NATO's all that back for SoKing. And now double Elixir Golem to the right-hand lane, but SoKing's going to put that right-hand tower in a lot of trouble. So SoKing has stuff to worry about in both lanes right now. 2 Elixir Golems down, though, with Battle Healer, with E-Drag. That's a nice second step kite there from Morton. That's a beautiful second step kite there from Morton. All the way back around and pulls all that to the right lane, separates everything so that when SoKing wants to go back there again, he really can't. That was gorgeous. That was just beautiful. That was just nice. Here we go. Second round of piggies down right-hand side. GG, well played. And Morton doesn't even get the right-hand side, gets the left-hand side. Oh, the Morton Surge Vat. Yeah, Matthias, on my page, if you go check out, here you go, sub to Slayton on YouTube. If you go check out the Rich Slayton YouTube page, inside the play, I made a special edition about the Morton Surgical Goblin 1 HP match. And there's your stats from Royale API. Slight advantage to Morton, depending on how you look at it. Firecracker certainly helps. And this overlay is a little behind here. I wonder if there's... Am I like... What is happening? Well, we'll see what's up. Morton gets the win. GG, well played. Please upload the video in 720p. Yeah, I uploaded one video accidentally in lower resolution. That was my mistake. But yeah, if you want to watch, let me see. Where is that? Let me go to my page to YouTube. By the way, guys, every single week, $100 Mad Cat Open. Adriel versus Air Surfer on the other side. That's going to be fun. Adriel, Air Surfer for the other semifinal. And that's going to be kicking in here in just a second. Let me go ahead and get you guys... Oh, here we go. Let's jump on in. Game 1, Adriel, Air Surfer. Where is that episode of Inside the Play? I know I have it. Boom. There it is. Let's copy link address. Here is the video I did. Greeting, good sirs. I'll send this to both sides, to Mad Cat and to the other fellas. But there you go. That's the video I did about Morton breaking down Inside the Play. Deep dive into the Morton Surgical Goblin 1 HP match. Maybe catch some things you might have missed in the moment. I certainly caught some things I missed on that rewatch, really diving deep on it. But here we go. This is, I believe Adriel is an open qualifying player. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I do not believe he was an invitee. I don't think there's any invitees that I don't know, that I didn't know their name beforehand. Rocking that Team Queso Arena Casito jersey. He's had a good tournament. Had some good matches so far. Air Surfer's having one heck of a 2022, isn't he? Miner in, Skelly Barrel in, poison defensively from Adriel. Well, he's got 6 he's working against, so not bad to spend 4. Low on Elixir and trying to press the action here. Does not get the dash with the Bandit. So now they come out of this thing pretty even. Adriel ahead by like a quarter of an Elixir or so. But he's taken a nice little chunk of damage so far. I've only watched a couple of his games. Honestly, I have not watched as many as I would have liked. Is there a bracket? Quesadillas asks on the Mad Cat side. Yes! I had it linked earlier. I'll have to go back and grab that one more time. There we go. There's the bracket. Let me go ahead and throw that into the chats. Throw that all the way in there. Boom. Threw that into the Mad Cat side. Throw that into the YouTube side. There you go. There's your challenge brackets. Maximilian saying Adriel reacting too much. Yeah, I mean, look, he's at that high level right now. He's in the semis against Air Surfer. If he wins this, he plays against Morton. Like, you have to understand, like, I am not shocked at all that he's maybe playing a little bit tight right now. Young kid, chance to try to get the first real feather in his cap. If I were him, I'd be nervous too. Sandra says, wondering see you playing, Rich. Oh, like, you want to watch me play Clash Royale? I don't want to watch me play Clash Royale. Not right now. But I don't know how I feel. If we get through all these matches pretty quickly, and I still feel up to it, I might play a couple matches before I sign off. We'll see. We'll see. I'm exhausted, though. Being a caster and a dad. A little tiring these days. Here we go. Skelly Barrel in left-hand lane. Final 90 seconds of sudden death. And hello, Mega Knight. So Adriel now has a lot on the board. Not liking that Bandit getting ahead of him. E-Wiz does help with those bats a little bit. And there you go. A lot of attempts now for Air Surfer just to try to set the line high and not let that Mega Knight get in deeper. And that's a nice poison, but the Flying Machine doesn't step into it. Finally does on the back end, and now Adriel starting to pressure a little bit more. Bandit trying to get away, and Pig's down. Bandit onto the Miner. Pig's trying to slide on through. Solid choice there from Air Surfer on the log. Going to eat a lot of damage here, and Adriel finally back in this one. And that's an amazing pile of bats on the board. Skeleton Barrel has to be played defensively to keep them from taking everything down. And just like that, Adriel's back in it. And Mega Knight high one more time. This is a difficult spot, and look at that. Flying Machine again. He knew the bomb tower was coming. Of course, Poison this time going to hurt it a whole lot. No EQ here. It is Poison for Adriel. It's a little harder to break through. Final 30 seconds. Bats high. Barb Barrel does get all the skeletons nicely. And now he sets up Bandit low, and it goes right to that Miner with the Ewiz catch as well. But the Ewiz is going to get taken off. Air Surfer putting a lot of pressure on. Adriel's playing a lot better now here in these final moments. He's having to play fast rather than sit there and think about it a whole bunch. Going to have to get something down. I think that's going to be it, though. GG, well played. Air Surfer, just a little bit too good for Adriel. And honestly, if Adriel played that well throughout the entire game, I think he wins that one. I think Maximilian made a comment earlier that Adriel was reacting too much. I think that's accurate. The first half of the game, he just wasn't playing great Clash Royale. He was playing a little bit tight, wasn't really setting up his own game. But if he played the entire game the way he played that last minute and a half, I think Adriel wins that, honestly. Air Surfer played it well. Here we go. Stats courtesy of Stats Royale. You see, pretty even matchup here between Adriel and... Actually, really not... That was the mini-minor stats beforehand. Pretty, but still, like... The exact matchup has a pretty small sample size. But let's call it a... You can call it 65-35, call it 60-40 even. Adriel played a darn good game. Should have played more Flying Machines. Got 7 of them down. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Miner banned by Adriel, so we will not be seeing Miner Skeleton Barrel again. All right, we're holding for a second. Not entirely sure why. Guys, here are the results of matches that have happened today, in case you were curious of what's already gone on. And, of course, you see Air Surfer beat Canario. Let me see what else happened today. Mini Minter went pretty deep in there, but then Adriel beat him in BO5. A lot. You know what I like about this? Look at this side of the screen. How many major pro names you see there? Thomas, Dajari, Adriel, Oyasu. Even like you're talking about like Mini and Viper and stuff like that. Like players might be known, but a lot of like not thought of as S tier or not like super well known CRL players making it pretty deep in this one and by the end of the CWA Cup as well. So pretty rad. I look like a zombie. Yeah, dude, I am beat right now. I'm super. Also, like we ran out of like our normal sunscreen, so I had to use some other sunscreen. So my face and my beard are all much wider than normal because it's very thick. It's like a mineral sunscreen, so it makes me look like I'm actually kind of dead. So not only am I really tired, but also I am like my face is like 3 shades more white than normal, at least maybe 5. It's got a little like the sunscreen is super aggressive, super aggressive. Rich, we need a Caster's Cup next. Why? So I can get clapped? So I can get murdered left and right? How do the 7 of 8 and 8 of 8 stats differ from each other? Because, Matthias, what it means is the 8 of 8 means when the matchup is precise, when it's exactly those 8 cards on both sides, that's the matchup data for that one. The next one, matchup 7 of 8, is when one card is not correct in the decks. Right, when not all 8 cards are an exact match. So that's what's going on. There you go. There you go. Should have taken the day off. Yeah, I would have taken the day off, but I wanted to get the final 4 here for this. Hey, Rich, how's your day? Jerry, I'm exhausted, but I'm doing all right. Here to hang out with you guys. At least the beard ain't getting burnt. Yup, CCL, I'm with you. I'm with you. Rich, have you won a CC or GC? Why do you ask a question like that? Why do you ask a lady a question about that? The next thing you want to know is know my trophies and if I've ever gotten top 100 in a global tournament or all those different things. Just rude questions, Lopicati. Fake Lopicati. Thank you for doing this. Yeah, happy to be here. ZT, does someone have the algorithm for the Royale AP thing? I think. No, I think they just troll all the data. They scroll all the data, and then they figure out how to process it. And the data's there. And there we go. E-Wiz left-hand side. Nils. Yeah, my most wins in a challenge is 11. And I've done it so many times, and it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. The number of times I've gone 11-0 and then lost 3 in a row makes me want to throw my phone against a wall. I didn't play challenges back when they were easier. Because I've definitely played players who I'm like, oh, you're trash, but you have 12 wins. Oh, you must have won it back when they were super easy to do. But now, like, I get to, like, 10 wins in a Classic, and I'm like, oh, for some reason I'm against the player I recognize. It's brutal. Matthias, do you have any clips from my stand-up routines? Yeah, on my YouTube. I do. I don't have a lot of clips up, but there are some. Here we go, Air Surfer. Finally takes a big chunk on this left-hand side. Going to be under 1,800 under. Whoa. Keep on going. Wow. Wow, Adriel just pressured. Got it. Wow, Adriel just put it in on the left-hand side there. Took care of business. Here we go. Take out your stats. An Air Surfer never played that EQ. That's a cool feature, the grayed out if it doesn't get played. That's pretty neat. Let me see here. Let me see here, Matthias. I know that you were asking for it. Let's go here. Keep that muted, because I don't need to do that. And let me copy that link. Boom. And yeah, for both sides, guys, whether you're on YouTube or on MadCat, here we go. There is the link to my favorite. That's my favorite video of my stand-up, probably. It's my favorite bit, at least, I ever wrote. Favorite chunk of material I ever did. That's not the. This is a pretty good recording of it. I had a better recording, a better set of that the same night earlier. But the video, the camera shut off halfway through. Unfortunate. Big rip. But still pretty good. Yeah, Adriel seems like he's loosened up a bit. Absolutely, Dalibor. Without question, here we go. All tied up. Bands are Miner and Flying Machine. So Air Surfer getting the flyer off. Lapacati, whatever you believe in it less. Yes, sir. Fake Lapo. Yes, sir, Fake Lapo. Here we go. Game number 3. Adriel bans the Miner. Air Surfer bans the Flying Machine. I get it. Hey, Boltherd just subscribed. Thank you very much, dude. Over on the YouTube side. Appreciate that. You're actually the real Lapo now? I believe it, because I know that his English is that good. Haven't hung out with him very many times. So looking like Lumberloon, Heal Spirit for Air Surfer. Looking like 17 different meta decks for Adriel. I like the defensive cycle right now from Air Surfer. Not feeling like he has to use anything big right now. All right, Lumberjack save for the GY. Musketeer making things a little bit difficult for the whole push to get through. Still a lot of chunk. And Adriel has plenty of damage, or plenty of elixir remaining, and just sits on it. Look at that patience there. Sits on the MK, and now has a big counter push going. Well kited by Air Surfer, but I like how this kid's playing, man. Adriel's not playing, is now that he's gotten in the rhythm, playing a lot less, or a little more fearless here. Here we go, loading up left-hand lane, seeing the goblin's about to go down. I'm interested about that placement from Adriel. I wanted to, guess, not let the E-Wiz get caught by the Lumberjack, but it means that the E-Wiz didn't get into that balloon very early. This might be harder for Adriel than you might imagine as time goes on. Sure, he has the Goblin Hut. And he has the E-Wiz. Those two feel like you should have locked down a balloon, but this Lumberloon Heal Spirit deck He's able to sneak through balloons that you wouldn't really think. Adriel with a smart move to stick that Musketeer inside the poison. And sets up Mega Knight into the side that he feels Air Surfer wants to push. So this is good for Adriel. Mega Knight will tank and keep that Lumberjack up high. I'm a little surprised that Air Surfer loaded up this heavy. Musketeer gone. Absolutely evaporated. Mega Knight stays alive long enough to make even worse for that Muskie. The second one down. Poison will get that last one off. Baby Dragon still out there tanking for what's left of the graveyard. Bats have to come out for Air Surfer. And Adriel gets a little extra chip there at the end. A little dessert there after that meal. And ahead again. Plays the Goblin Hut and still ahead by a couple elixir. Flash, I would never be on America's Got Talent. My act is not America's Got Talent style. A friend of mine got second place on it. Taylor got, I think he got second on it, didn't he? Graveyard in. Baby Dragon down. Adriel here going to need a couple more stabs. It's in poison range, so that should be a GG unless he makes a big mistake here. Balloon down. There you go. Poison in. That should be it. 2 Cloud to go. Well, I got to shut off if I unsub, then sub again. Don't do that. That's a lot. That's extra. Hey, Kelly, one of my subs on the Mad Cat side with that super fresh gold letter. Get it. So Adriel held on nicely there at the end. So that's interesting, right? You see that the matchup with these exact cards, again, a pretty small sample size, but the exact matchup, the data leans towards Adriel. 1 card off, and it leans over towards Air Surfer. So I wonder what that 1 card difference is. And here we go. Adriel ahead. Chance to move on to the next round against Morton. Justin Style, what's up, Rich? How are you? I am well, dude. Just taking it easy. Trying to save the voice for tomorrow. Going to drink a lot of tea today. Going to drink a lot of tea later. Trying to get this thing all ready to go. And I believe Adriel is an open qualifier player, which is really exciting to me. I think it's very cool. Here we go. Adriel, chance to send Air Surfer home. Could be a big win for the young man. When's the CRL come back? Mid to late May, as announced by Esports Royale. Expo, all day, Franti. Elixir Golem is inherently no skill. I don't believe the same is true about Expo. There are metas that make Expo easier or harder, but Expo is really about knowing the matchup, whereas Elixir Golem is about playing Elixir Golem and Battle Healer. But if you don't know the matchups in Expo, and if you don't have your placements right, like, okay, here's the thing. With Expo, if you know the matchup and get your placements right, like, it's really super, super strong. But if you don't know those two things, you can be real trash with Expo. With Elixir Golem, if you know how to play cards on the board, you can win games. So there's my answer to Elixir Golem versus Expo. Wow, those Skellies got there about 5,000 years early. So Air Surfer looking like it's GY. Interesting to see. It's interesting to see now again this Rascal's Prince bait deck back out. We just saw Morton play it. Hasn't been super popular lately. This was like the bait deck a while back. Princess down for Adriel. Minute 15 left in regulation. Adriel doing a good job right now of trying to stretch Air Surfer thin. That Prince is going to connect. Ooh, that's a big one. Two big ones, 10-23. Adriel, about 1,000 HP from moving on to the next round. Maybe see a poison come out here. There we go. We'll see how Adriel chooses to protect this princess. Decides not to. Instead cycles the log. Maybe he was one card away. He might have been one card away from protecting. And same surround one more time. Skeletons behind. Air Surfer really trying to keep the damage off the tower right now. Knows he's close to being in real death, real bad shape. Princess right hand lane. Log for a bit more chip. Smart GG there from Adriel. Didn't want to take that musketeer shot. 756 left-hand lane. Notice how Adriel's setting up that princess on the right-hand side. Still leaving it within poison range, but he's spreading that defense really well, not letting that poison get too much value. He gave it a little bit much earlier. He's playing real clean right now. Goes all the way in the front this time. We'll see if he goes into the middle. It's a little bit dangerous with the King Tower and the Snowball, but he might go to the inside with one of these. Log in, 588 left-hand side. And look at that rocket. Look at that rocket. That's a smart rocket. Goblin Gang high, Dark Goblin low. Adriel was ready for it. And notice that he wasn't getting like too... He's just still trying to get that tower into rocket range. Sat on it for a very, very long time. Sets up Princess far side. Rascal's high. And Air Surfer does not give it a chance for the rocket right now, but we're getting very, very close to rocket range. GY down. Goblin Gang and Dark Goblin spread nicely. Dark Goblin does wander into the poison, though, so Rascals have to come high to set the line against that Baby Dragon. Log cycled on the left-hand side. Second Baby Dragon in. There goes the rocket. Adriel, man. Kid's playing clean. Kid's playing clean. Kid's playing real, real clean right now, and he's going to the finals. Guys, I would go like, blah, I would get really, really loud about this, but nope. Because I need to save this voice, but there you go. And yeah, Adriel had matchup, but played it nice. Midnight Wolf saying, I got 6.6 with 2.9 and 3.5 level 11, 12 cards mainly. So recognizing the counters in your hand from your opponents and pressuring and counting elixir. Yeah. Look, here's the thing about, yeah, dude is cool. Bracket, please. Here's the bracket link. Oh, that's the incorrect link. Hold on. Nice work there, Adriel. Going to the final. Wait, isn't that over? Oh, now we're gonna look at we're gonna watch the third place match first. Watch the third place matchup first. Let me go get the bracket for you. You guys want to see it? Of course, we are at the third. We are now down to the finals. It's gonna be Adriel versus Morton for the championship. Daniel Potato, what do you mean? What's the question about the matchup stats? When you say please explain the matchup stats, what are you asking to be explained? Yeah, Honey and Tea for sure. All about that Honey and Tea life tonight. By the way, every Wednesday, $100 Mad Cat Open. Oh, 8 of 8. Daniel Potato, that means that that's the actual exact matchup. That's the data for when it is these 8 cards in both decks. The matchup 7 of 8 is when at least when one card is off in at least one of these 2 decks. Who do I think is going to win? Air Surfer and SoKing? I mean, my pick would generally be Air Surfer. But SoKing's playing well right now. Nick, you're a boss? Dude, congrats. Not everyone's a boss. Guys, if you haven't yet, go check it out on Mad Cat, by the way. I know there's about 500 of you almost on the YouTube side. Go check out Mad Cat. It will eventually be, I think, the top place for Clash Royale to be streamed. That's my opinion. Waiting on SoKing and Air Surfer to kick off. Here's some results on the pages, by the way. And yes, I know I look like I'm dead. It's a combination of I'm exhausted, and this is very thick sunscreen I put on to take Baby Boy Slayton for a walk. Look at that. Look at all that white. It's all in the beard now. You can see how pale. You can still see above my eyebrows, right? Here we go. Third place. SoKing and Air Surfer. Lively Jeff just subbed on YouTube. Guys, if you're on YouTube, by the way, go ahead and throw that sub in. Because Clash with Matt, I will eventually be playing, streaming only there on MadCat, as will a lot of Clash Royale streamers that you really love. Favorite disc golf course? Hey, Nick Sophocleus. That's a great question. It's Evergreen Open Space in Santa Barbara. I'm partial to it. I have 2 aces on that course. Used to play it 2 rounds a day on that course back in the day. And I like it because it's a very varied course. No matter what kind of hole you're into, it's on that course. So Evergreen Open Space in Santa Barbara. In Goleta, technically. That's a great question. I don't get disc golf questions very often. All right, here we go. Golem right-hand lane. SoKing weather the storm on the left and goes, hey, guess what? Here's a big old pile of rocks. Good luck. I mean, Air Surfer did. Golem pushing in nicely. Going right past. I don't think that giant skeleton has really done what SoKing hoped. Lightning gets in. Yeah, that giant skeleton. Baby Dragon should be able... Oh, no. Nice hog to stick the Baby Dragon in place. Nice hog there from SoKing. I mean, this is going to be brutal, right? You know, you're playing... If you're playing 2.6, that's one thing, but I don't know about this hog deck against Golem. I don't know what the numbers are. Matthias, how good are you at disc golf? I was very good. I used to have my amateur tour card. You know, I wasn't amazing, but I was pretty darn good. Have not played in a while. Might have to get a shoulder surgery, so we'll see. But I used to play 36 holes a day. Lightning in, good value there for Air Surfer. Just by getting the Firecracker and the Ewas off that 7 elixir, plus whatever portion of the giant skeleton went down. Second time, though, that SoKing's done a good job of sticking that Baby Dragon inside the Death Bomb. And good pickup there from Air Surfer on the mini P.E.K.K.A. This Firecracker's been really putting pressure on Air Surfer, though. And he's happy to go ahead and let that Firecracker... Oh, look at that. He's happy to go ahead and put that Firecracker in danger and get that chip damage every time. And Air Surfer has not found a chance to get a Golem down since the first one. Here we go. And SoKing was trying to prevent that specifically. Another good lightning for Air Surfer. Giant Skeleton trying to hold here. Gonna pop, and this Baby Dragon will get some splash damage. No, just onto the Ewiz. But Air Surfer, I think, is gonna be able to hold here. Baby Dragon behind. Not gonna have to use the lightning on this push. Or on this defense. Because I'm going to let that Firecracker go on the right-hand side. Final minute 12, and here we go. This is going to be very difficult for SoKing. He can throw a hog in, but has to figure out how to get past the NATO. So now NATO out of cycle, and that Ice Wiz is high. That's a good lightning. 688, 606. SoKing keeping this Firecracker alive. Oh, and the lightning does not get the Firecracker. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. EQ comes in. He might get back around to one more hog here. I don't know if he can get past, though. Log cycles through. Oh, but that's going to be lightning and no attempt at a block. Boom! Air Surfer gets the win. Yeah, Golem Ice Wiz NATO is super annoying. If you're playing mid ladder, I see this all the time right now. I see it all the time. Let's get these stats cycling through here. I'll come back and talk to chat here in a second. There you go. There's our stats view. Let's see. Let's go back to the YouTube chat here for a second. I feel like Golem is pretty weak in CRL. We'll see this upcoming season. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a bit of a change here this upcoming season. It is starting to get more play in no tilt. Where's our buddy Andrew? He'll be joining me this weekend for some no tilt commentary, which is great because I will need the help because my voice is dying. Rotator cuff, Kelly. Yeah, actually, I think it's a labrum. It's a light labrum tear. So we'll see what happens. Light labrum tear. Why would 3 people downvote this stream? Because some people are just salty. That's why, Ches. Some people are just salty people. Why would you downvote this? I don't know. Because you saw my face and you were like, "Why? He looks dead. Downvote it." That might have been it. Who knows? Third place match. Let's go, SoKing. Let's see if we can make this a big one. I don't know if this third place match is BO3 or BO5. How'd I get injured? It was a fall. Missed a step on a riser. Might have happened on set. G-Hut down. Chief Keef, see you in a bit. Thanks for hanging out. So piggies for SoKing. Most likely a GY here for Air Surfer. Yeah, it was a good laugh, Kelly, but then I had to go to the emergency room because I fell pretty hard. This was back in like August or September or something, or maybe October. It was a while ago. All right, here we go. Mega Knight left-hand lane. So a lot of splash here for Air Surfer with the MK and the Baby Dragon. SoKing playing a very heavy... This is interesting. We've seen this Royal Hogs deck a little bit lately. It's a very heavy deck for Royal Hogs. It's been a little more cycly. Interesting to see Royal Hogs now getting some use without being Heal Spirit decks, right? Because for a minute it was like, hey, Heal Spirit, Royal Hogs are back. And now we're starting to see the expansion. People are seeing how good Royal Hogs are again. Oh yeah, guys, if you haven't, upvote the video. That's pretty nice. If you're on YouTube, go ahead, throw me a subscription. Give a like on the video. Say something nice to somebody, you know. Do all the things. If you're watching on MadCat, if you're not already following me, what are you doing? But go ahead and follow me. Trying to be the first Clash Royale streamer. Two people have hit 500 followers on MadCat so far. I'm hoping to be the third. We'll see if it happens. Jakub just joined over on MadCat. What's up, brother? Yeah, get some throat coat for sure. Yeah, Andrew's big on throat coat. Might have to grab some myself. Pig's right-hand lane. SoKing. Now evening up the dual lane pressure a bit. And Bandit can help on that left-hand side graveyard, but Muskie will come through and get a shot. Maybe two. 928 left-hand lane. Air Surfer in the lead. I don't know what they're playing. I don't know what the prize... I know the prize pool is 700 euros. I don't know what portion of it goes to third place. So I don't know what's on the line with this other than pride. I know there's money on the line, but I don't know how much it is. Snowballing on the bats. Ewiz comes down for the GY. Bandit to help. So this is SoKing's chance right here. This is it. He goes in, but Mega Knight should be back around here in a second. There you go. Mega Knight does pick up the piggies. Bandit and Bats trying to help, but SoKing knows that's it. Just throws 6 elixir of spells at the tower. And that's going to be a GG. Well played. Air Surfer winning game 2. Is this BO3 or BO5 for this? I would love some throat coat right now. But I don't have any, guys. All right. Stats courtesy of Royale API, and that's 2 games in a row where SoKing, by a thin margin, on at least the Royale API stats, had matchup. And Air Surfer got the win anyway. George saying, "What's up, Rich? Can't wait till the West." Me too. Starting in mid to late May. I'm very excited for it. No Tilt's been great, though. I'm enjoying the double King of the Hill format, but I miss 2v2. So I'm excited for Sierra West to come back. A little olive and lemon will do it too. I agree. It might work. Olive oil and lemon, not olive. I've heard olives are great for a worn-out throat. You know, just throw in a little vinegar too. Really just get that throat nice and stingy. Is Air Surfer running 2.9? Are we about to see Air Surfer run the deck that made Air Surfer famous? Guys, are we about to see Air Surfer run the deck that put him on the map? I think so. And I'm pretty pumped about it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, who's pumped? I'm kind of excited to see this. I love seeing someone who's really good at a specific deck run that deck, and we have not seen Air Surfer run Expo in competition in a very long time. He's up 2-0, third place match. Let's do it. Against Minor Skelly Barrel. Is it MK? Is it Valk? We'll see. Let's go. I don't know this matchup. I mean, I was an Expo player. I think I did 2.9 for like 2 seasons. I was like an off-meta Expo player. I played Pump Bow for like 3 or 4 seasons. And then I played 2.9 for 1 or 2 seasons. But I don't know this matchup because Minor Skelly Barrel wasn't super popular back then. And no one's playing Expo in 2.9. Very interesting. So first Expo down. Bomb tower high, poison right into it. And SoKing just throwing everything possible at that Expo. And Air Surfer coming out ahead on Elixir with 2 archers on the board. Second Expo down. Ice Golem to pick up. That Ice Golem is going to be critical for SoKing. And look at that. Bomb tower to the middle. Tesla goes to help out. Archers don't pick up that miner. But that's going to be a connection. Wow. Wow. And Air Surfer still ahead with a Tesla on the board still. Expo down again. This is insane. Nice log. Bomb tower goes to the Ice Golem. Is still getting some splash onto the Expo. And that lone Spear Goblin working on the Expo as well. But just like that, now Air Surfer has the lead as we go into sudden death. SoKing just trying to pressure a little bit and forces the Tesla out in the middle, but Air Surfer happy to play that game. And now Expo on the inside. Hey, Indigo Dragons, welcome to our new YouTube channel, fam. Hey! Thanks, brother. Two pounds. I will spend that on a nice fish supper. How about that one? A little Edinburgh brown sauce on there. SoKing back in the lead. And there's another Expo connection. SoKing just trying to get this Expo down. People aren't playing that much 2.9 too, so how practiced are you guys like on these? How practiced are people on this matchup? Yes, you know how 2.9 is to be played, but like, you know, you practice certain matchups. Who's practicing 2.9 right now? Fireball in for Air Surfer. Pulling away a little bit. Miner goes to the back. Skeletons do not get the pickup. Log makes some room. A nice, look at that log from Air Surfer. Skellies come back around. One of them picks up a shot. Beautiful, beautiful log. Now Air Surfer setting up defensively. Look at this. Far side Expo, Tesla into the near side, Log to get those skellies, Fireball cycle in, trying to beat this poison cycle. SoKing is pulling slightly ahead, Miner in. Fireball in for Air Surfer. Final 23 seconds. People are cycling spells furiously. It's going to be very difficult, I think. Air Surfer has to catch this Miner. There you go. Nice work. Poison will win this. Fireball, Log in. Not going to be enough, though. Poison Log will get it done. SoKing gets the win by 76 HP. Love seeing Jack play 2.9. I agree, HCL. Wow. That was a heck of a game, guys. Let's take a look at it. Little matchup advantage there on the data. I guess there's a good sample size and see if people are playing 2.9. I have not seen 2.9 in a minute. I've seen Icebo a bunch. I have rarely seen 2.9 lately, but I guess people are playing it more than I thought. Pretty close in the matchup overall. Who is Jack? That's Air Surfer. Air Surfer is Jack. Is the grand final BO7? You know, I actually don't know. I know very little. Normally I'm more involved in these tournaments, but this one I was going to be more involved in it, and then this week turned out to be crazy busy for me and the family. So I have not been as involved. Two bananas out of the meta because Icebo is better right now. Yeah, well, we'll see how that goes as time goes on. And Air Surfer banning Sparky. Interesting ban from Air Surfer. Oh yeah, there are two different Jacks. There's 2.6 Hog Rider actual Jack and 2.9 Air Surfer who's Jack as well. Oh, I guess SoKing disconnected. We're waiting to see him get back in. Guys, by the way, check this out. Boom. Every week, go to madcat.tv. We're streaming there right now. We're co-streaming on YouTube and Madcat. That will not last forever. $100 weekly open. Chance for you to compete and win some money. Mini Minter won it 2 weeks ago. Wallace won it last week. You're going to go and take out some pros. There's your opportunity. SoKing running some form of bait. Interesting that double barrel bait hasn't been crazy popular lately. It had a big run in the first half of this meta. Has been less popular. Yes, Mitchell, I was aware that that is Surgical Goblin's name. And then today we've seen this Prince Rascals bait deck making a comeback. So interesting to see a bunch of Prince bait now. Scully Barrel for Air Surfer. And that Skelly Barrel gets a lot of damage on that Prince with the help. But this is a good counter push. Log not in cycle, forced to use the bats to play. So Air Surfer has to spend quite a bit, but still has more elixir on the counter push. Princess, we'll see how her timing works here. Uses the log anyway. Jeff42 just joined over on Madcat. Thanks, brother. Hit a follow if you can. Trying to make that push to 500. Currently at 300 something. Miner goes to the number 3 spot. I like that position here. A lot of players wait to start really varying their Miner spot a little bit longer than they should once they know that NATO's not in play. I get confused about that sometimes. Even when NATO's in play, once you're under 1,000 HP, it's time to start mixing that thing up once NATO's in play or even with a King Tower activation. If you know you've outcycled their catch, that's one thing. If you haven't, gotta start moving it around. And so Air Surfer moving this around early. And now he's gone, look, went to the number 3 spot, now to the number 2 spot. By the way, if you're wondering what I mean by that, number 1 spot is the safe spot, the outside front top corner. The number 2 spot is the middle behind spot, and the number 3 spot is the high inside corner. Those are the 3 most popular spots for minors to go. And that's the order in which and how commonly they're played. And Air Surfer read that one like a book. You see SoKing trying to do a little bit of a juke. Not a super juke barrel, but trying to go just a little bit off there, create some mystery. Doesn't work out. Dark Goblin behind this, trying to keep the Princess alive, too, with that Prince. And Princess will stay alive and stay healthy, too. So now Air Surfer does have to contend with a little bit of a spread. Gang Log. I'm curious a little bit about that, about mixing both of those in for SoKing. Miner going to be in. Nothing to catch because the Goblin Gang got used already. Poison comes in. That's a GG. Well played. Air Surfer does it in 4. Air Surfer gets it done in 4. And that's your 3rd place winner. GG, well played, Air Surfer. And there you have it. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Hold on, I did not mean to do that either. I meant to do that, there we go. All right, 1 second, folks. Let me go ahead and do a little bit of a getting the word out here. Let me move it over to that Le Grand Final in just 1 second. Morton versus Adriel. Finals. You know, I don't need to tweet about it. Screw it. We're already here. If you're not watching, you missed it. You know what I'm saying? That's every single week on Mad Cat. Go check that out. Morton Adriel's gonna be fun, man. Let's see. Let's go look at the chat here while we're waiting for this grand final to kick off. Air Surf's another variation of the deck SoKing just played. It's not inside a log. Rich, I play Bridge Spam. I have max cards for level 12 Ewiz, Bandit, and Ghost. This is a huge disadvantage. The one thing, in my opinion, the big disadvantage is level 12 Ewiz, because big spells, like it can be fireballed off or poisoned off compared to a max. So that's, I mean, to me, that's the biggest disadvantage in that one, because that Ewiz, they can just free wipe it every single time. If someone has a different opinion about that, I'd be curious, but that to me is the only thing that really creates a huge disadvantage. I mean, if you're a great player, you're a great player. You might be better than me with that underleveled Bridge Spam deck than I am with my max deck, but who knows? Here we go. Grand Final. Probably the number 1, certainly in my opinion, the overall MVP of CRL over 3 seasons for regular season play. Up against this young kid, Adriel. If I were to focus on leveling one of those 3, I would level your Ewiz. Because having your Ewiz being spelled off immediately every time is super annoying. Shachar! Good to see you. How old is this kid? I think he's 7. That's my guess. No, I believe he's 16 in this tournament. I could be wrong. I don't know if Queso signs players who are under 16, so. Pretty young looking, though. What's the prize for the I Stay Home Cup? The prize pool is 700 euros, about 750 bucks. So Goblin Giant Sparky for Adriel. Morton running a Bridge Spam variation. Baby Dragon's been getting mixed in here lately. Very interesting. The four cards on the left, all very classic for Bridge Spam. Royal Ghost is usually one that gets mixed in and out, but Baby Dragon's been getting in there lately. Musketeer left-hand Saint, left-hand lane, Bandit meets it. And a connection on both sides for Morton. So early trouble for Adriel. Still maintains the lead, though, as we go into the final minute of regulation play, and Morton splits it up. Adriel goes with the P.E.K.K.A, or with the Sparky. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. Sparky into the Battle Ram, as he should. And splits lanes now. So Adriel playing this pretty much to a T. I don't know what he's going to do about that E-Wiz. And zap for zap is going to mean that's a win for Morton on that right-hand side. Musketeer connects on the left-hand side. No, gets picked up by the Bandit just in time by Morton. And this time Adriel gets his Sparky down before the Battle Ram, and immediately Morton goes for the mini P.E.K.K.A kite the opposite direction. You're going to see Adriel, I believe, go right-hand lane. Yeah, here we go. Puts that Goblin Giant on ice skates. And suddenly switches where the damage is taking place. Tons of work on that right-hand lane. Bats will take care of that P.E.K.K.A because Zap's not there. And now Adriel with a solid lead on the right-hand side. Sets up Sparky into his weak tower and the tower he wants to attack, so. He also has the Elixir lead. And Goblin Giant High turns the Royal Ghost away from the Sparky. And now mini P.E.K.K.A to help with the, or away from the Musketeer. E-Wiz is going to be in cycle as well. No, can't get to it. Never mind. That's going to be tower down. Man, Adriel's playing smart. I think he got a lot of his jitters out in the during those semifinals. He was nervous in game number 1, got his jitters out, and there you go. Kelly on the Mad Cat side saying, I think $100 to third, $200 to second, and $400 to first. All right, there you go. Or it's all euros, so there you go. Remember, Queso signed Ruben, I think, when he was 14. Well, there you go. Someone said that, Revel said that he's 15. There you go. So the data had that in favor of Morton. It was Zap and E-Wiz, you would think so, but Adriel played it very, very smart. Played it very smart indeed. Here we go. Game number 2. Adriel in the lead against Morton. I mean, heck, you want your coming out party for Clash Royale? What better than a situation like this? Just be Air Surfer, one up on Morton right now. Easy King Tower activation. Morton running Lumberloon Heal Spirit. Adriel probably Hogs. And that's going to be tough, too, with this this Hunter. Adriel has shown a pretty deep deck pool so far, too. I'm impressed. Team Queso knows how to pick him, man. Tell you that much. Talking about developing young talent. The cheesy ones know what to do. No, Michifu is not 15. You have to be 16 to play in CRL. All right, Adriel with a slight lead. 90 seconds left. A little over 90 seconds in regulation time. Cycles his Firecracker right-hand lane. Lumberjack into the same side for Morton. Morton's got to figure out how to get past that Hunter. That's going to be the interesting challenge. Because Adriel cycles fairly quickly as well, and the Hunter should be available pretty consistently. Mini P.E.K.K.A does get that Muskie off. Adriel spends a little extra, but was at 10 anyway, so happy to get that chip on the right-hand side, 1853. Yeah, defending Pigs is going to be really tough here for Morton. Just threw his snowball at the bridge, or at the tower. But does log off the Firecracker and now goes full 10 elixir push left-hand lane. Hunter's there. Snowball comes in. Rage does get one connection on that left-hand side. 16-10, so you see sort of what the push is going to look like for Morton to get through, but remember, he spent 10 to get that done. And look at the damage now that's happening in the opposite direction. So Morton does have a way through. It just costs a ton. Snowball works on that Firecracker. Just trying to get that Firecracker off the board. Morton now spending 4 against 3. And Pigs and EQ going right into that. Mini Pekka trying to get that Lumberjack off the board. Can't do it. So here's an opening for Morton. This is a big opening for Morton. He's going to take it. Morton might get this. Firecracker does get it off the board just in time. And Adriel, really low on elixir, got back just barely. EQ in. Piggies should be enough. 31 HP. 2 up for Adriel. Solid matchup there for Adriel in that second game. We'll see what the Royale API stats say. But very well played on top of that. Morton, you saw what he needed to do to try to get on tower, and it cost 10. So behind on elixir a lot of the way. Data has this, with this exact matchup over 253 games, has this over for Morton. I guess the idea is that Hunter is hard to get, is easy to get off, or that's hard to get have that Hunter available every single time. Morton down 2, Adriel up. This is a heck of a coming out party, guys. This is a heck of a coming out party for the young kid. Yeah, data is wrongly being played by pros. That's true. It does change things a bit. So you're curious, though, right? Like, why is this data? What shifts this from that 56-44 matchup? That's not a small... That sample size isn't bad, right? 253 isn't a terrible sample size. So what shifts that over? Why is this a matchup different for pros than for like the general public? Here we go. Game number 3. Kid's doing a good job. He's playing fearless, and that's some of the value of being a young player. Like I said, I think he got those jitters out against Air Surfer. And was like, look, I've already won a bunch of money. No one will shame me if I lose to Morton in the final. And right now, doing a good job, looking like he's playing Ram Rider. So shit looks like GY versus Ram Rider. So we'll see how much Adriel can win these bridge battles. Ugarte asking me if I play Clash Royale. That seems like a loaded question. But yeah, I have a 3-year badge. Why, you need to say something rude about me? My personal best is 6.3K. Have my 3-year badge. Waiting on that 4-year one of these days. More need to say the snowball for Piggies or Hunter using that Firecracker. Yeah, he wanted that Firecracker off. You are being rude? I'm going to focus on the gameplay. See if Morton can get this thing back in. If Adriel 3-0's Morton here says nobody on the Mad Cat chat, this could be a big change. A big opening for him. Battle healer right-hand lane, cannon cart behind. Adriel doesn't bite on the fake on the left-hand lane. Look at that. Morton went for the fake on the left-hand lane. Adriel does not bite. But he does go Ram Rider into that lane. Could Morton be playing Golem potentially? We saw the same thing. It's like this has been a graveyard deck typically. But in no tilt, we saw this same deck 2 or 3 times and it ended up being Golem. I know this looks like graveyard and it plays like graveyard. But it wouldn't shock me if Morton was doing something a little bit different. Not entirely. That is graveyard. All right. Final minute 45. Adriel still ahead. Gotta wonder if now he's starting to feel nervous, knowing that he could win it here. Just trying to load up at this bridge right now. Morton with 2 huts down, really clogging this lane up on the right-hand side. Adriel cycling cannon cart in the back. Has 1 cannon cart on phase 2 right by the bridge, so he's set up nicely. Poison will take it off. That's a good barb barrel from the young player. Getting that Ice Whiz off the board. Bandit trying to sneak all the way through. Fireball in. Morton trying to steal this one back. Goes full GY Poison. Not getting a ton for it, though. And Adriel now starting to BM a little bit, maybe. Is Adriel starting to throw a little shade here in the final 30? GY down. He's holding the line. No tank across. Poison in as well. Barb Barrel and E-Wiz. But he might lose the lead here, and he does lose the lead. Final 19 seconds. He has lost the lead. Did you BM a little bit early there, buddy? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Morton putting the pedal to the metal. Adriel trying to find a way through. Can this Ram Rider get there? No. Goblin Hut high. Adriel trying to get it done, but... Oh, and Morton with the good game. NATO's in. Ooh, was that a BM there? And there we go, stats coming in. Wow, Adriel has the major matchup. BMs at the end. Morton pulls it out. What do you think? Some people saying Morton has matchup. The data doesn't support it. And I can't imagine that a 70-30 matchup for the general public switches all the way to Morton. Wasn't a BM? Why was it? What wasn't a BM? I was laughing at the goblins. Oh, he misplaced the all the spear gobs, yeah. Man, you guys are real on me about it. All right. It's interesting. It's saying the data says that he has the matchup here. I don't know what's going on there. I agree with you guys. He had nothing for the graveyard, but I guess Baby Dragon Barb Barrel E-Wiz maybe does it? I don't know. Here we go. Now Morton. Yeah, chat got angry. Oh, well. That's why I usually don't read the chat, but... Here we go, game number 3, or game 4, Adriel with a chance to win again. And Morton going Lumberloon heel. And oh boy, E-Wiz and Ram Rider. And Balloon, oh, I thought it was going to connect still somehow. Ewiz, Ram Rider. Not to mention the cannon cart in Phase 2 pulling balloons. This should be a matchup for Adriel. Hey, Mr. Flip just subbed on YouTube. Thanks, brother. Man, I've maxed Balloon 1 week before they announced that Ram Rider was the card they were buffing for the, you know, what is it called? The thing where they give you the boost? Yeah. A week before they announced that they were going to boost, or maybe 3 days actually before they announced they were going to boost Ram Rider, I maxed Balloon. I was like, cool. My February deck's going to be Balloon Cycle. And then they announced the Ram Rider boost, and I was like, oh, well, this is going to be brutal. And it was, because there were Ram Riders everywhere. Here we go, Lumberloon, right-hand side. 12 Elixir on the board. Bomb Tower as well. But that Balloon's going to still get on Tower. Man. Snowballing to make a little bit more room there. Gets a second shot. My word. Morton is crazy. Morton is crazy. Morton is crazy. Wow. How did he even get through? How are you getting past Bomb Tower, Ram Rider, Ewiz? Oh yeah, and Fireball to knockback. That's crazy. He's gonna do it again here too. 10 Elixir. GG. Morton's gonna win this thing. Morton's gonna win this thing. Morton's crazy, guys. Morton's nuts. Morton's absolutely nuts. That was wild. That was absolutely wild. You think Morton's fired up right now, guys? Yeah. There's your matchup data. Some people saying that wasn't a BM. I guess it wasn't a BM. I thought he was laughing because he thought he had it run. Some people are saying that was because there's so many goblins on the board. Wow. This is match point. This is tournament point. This is the whole thing. The whole thing comes down to one game. If you think if you think Adriel wasn't nervous before, I'm telling you right now, he's nervous right now. Adriel cycled Ewiz in the back. That's a mistake. Yeah, I don't know why you're not just sitting on that Ewiz. Here we go. For everything. 3 to 5 minutes to decide your fate. Does Adriel come up 1 game short? Or does he go straight at legend status in his coming out party? We'll find out. We will find out. Skelly Barrel from Morton. And Battle Healer goes to the inside. Is Adriel running the same deck a 3rd time in a row? Is he running that 3 times in a row here? I was kind of impressed by Adriel's deck pool, but look at this. I think it's the same Ram Rider deck 3 games in a row, isn't it? Adriel cycles Ewiz. Minute 20 left in the tournament. Minor right-hand lane, not tanking for anything, but Morton gets some chip damage on the opposite side. Now Adriel going to let it go. He's going to set up here for the left-hand lane, looks like. Here we go. Not even going with the ram. Oh, no, it's GY. All right, kid. All right, kid. You had us fooled. You had us fooled. I'm with you. Very, very close right now. Final 20 seconds. Graveyard in, left-hand side. And the Ewiz does not get the Barbarian in front of it early enough. Morton has to go ahead and use that Skeleton Barrel to kite the Baby Dragon away. Adriel setting up on his weak side. Final minute 40, Miner in. And Adriel not worrying about that. Goes with the Ewiz a little bit late. But GY in on the right-hand side. Happy to switch one more time. And Baby Dragon connects. That's massive. 7-14 right-hand lane. Bomb Tower. Those bats are going to do a little bit of chip here. A lot of chip. Getting that off the board. Now it's Morton's turn to switch lanes. Miner Skelly Barrel onto the left. Cannon Cart low. Bar Barrel Ewiz to stop the push in front of it, near the bridge. Graveyard in right-hand side. Baby Dragon, Cannon Cart, Bomb Tower to play defense. Morton gets the poison on the board defensively, but a poison offensively now from Adriel. 432 right-hand side. Baby Dragon gets on tower. That's going to be it. Back to a poison. That's GG. Am I giving La Mufa? We'll see. Oh, there you go. Tick, tick, boom, Adriel. Who knew who he was? Tell me you knew his name before this, and I'll call you a liar. Adriel getting it done. Game 5. There's your matchup data. Clash with Matt, you did. Kid comes out looking good. Didn't know he was a kid, though. If you're watching this right now, you're probably pretty hardcore into the esports scene, I'm guessing. But this is a career. This is a big coming out party for Adriel. Very, very well played. Morton had some god-tier games, and I can't believe that Lumberjack game, the Lumberloon game, getting through. Team Queso, like I said before, knows how to pick them. They absolutely do. Team Queso, their overall development program is just beautiful. And now you're seeing all those balloons in the chat. That's a lot of people you know throwing those balloons into the chat right now. Let's see. A lot of salt. Yeah, so much salt here. Yeah, people get some salt. I'm definitely exhausted today. So if you were like, hey, why is Rich tired or whatever it might be, because I am. Hopefully I'll get some good rest tonight, be ready for tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. If you haven't yet on YouTube, throw me a sub. Would love that. And of course, yeah, I'll pop out here, show you guys the whole view, and show you guys how. Yeah, look at me. Look at me. Oh yeah. Also, I'm wiped and the sunscreen, the grainy sunscreen. Hey, why am I tired? I've been talking too much. That's basically it. Too much streaming, too much dadding. Yeah, Adriel did great. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Yeah, you know, choosing your decks is a big part of it, of course. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and give me a sub. Also, go check out Mad Cat where you can do your weekly $100 open tournament. Put May 13th in your calendar. It's going to be legit. It will be the Mad Cat Open. Will it be a $100 Mad Cat Open? I don't know. Ugarte14 says, hi, Rich. Hi, Ugarte. I'm going to go get some rest, guys. That's going to be it. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be back tomorrow for 5 hours for No Tilt tomorrow, and again on Saturday, and again on Sunday. You can watch on the No Tilt YouTube page. You can also watch on my Mad Cat channel. It'll be available in both those spots. And then I'll be taking Monday and Tuesday off to get ready for next Wednesday. Finally going to do it. Guys, hoping you have a good one. Stay safe, and I will see you mañana for No Tilt.